Alright guys, first of all, to stay notified, be sure to like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell so that you can keep up to date whenever we release new videos. Hey guys, Mike Hunt here with ACM. First things first, I want to thank all of my new subscribers out there for coming in and helping to grow the channel here a little bit. And then I have to admit to a little bit of a boo-boo that I did in a previous video. Paul, I want to thank you for pointing out the fact that I totally spaced that, yep, that was a gated revolver. So, hey, thanks for pointing that out. Alright, guys, we're going to move on into this week, and this week's going to be all about the Fauci ouchie and the Fauci passports. Aren't those things so cool? Doesn't everybody want one? I'm just curious, for all the people out there that have said, you know what, it's worth a chance to me, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to get this shot, and cool, great, so much power to you, happy for you, and I hope that everything works out well for you. The biggest problem comes in about these passports and insisting that you show proof of your medical history before you're able to live freely in a free country. Now, let's keep in mind at the same time that while we're talking about being able to be free in your own country, well, if you are illegally crossing the border in this country, you are able to live more freely in this country and definitely given more opportunity than the people who are born and raised here now. And that is just a problem, I will say that. A little bit off topic of where I'm going though, because where I'm actually going to is I'm going to about the freedom flu. And man, this thing has been dropped by the mainstream media like a damn hot potato. It is ridiculous. They're not covering it anymore. But these people are still out there. These people are still without jobs because they refused to show their documents to the Fuhrer about having their shots. Well, no, they don't have to. Even if these people, even if they're vaccinated, they are not responsible to show you their medical history. I mean, what are we going to do next? Do we need to see a paper before you can go in and eat at a restaurant that says whether you had an abortion or not, if it's a Christian-owned restaurant? So, oh, well, you've had an abortion. No, sorry, we don't serve you here. That's exactly a fair and equal comparison. It truly is. And nobody seems to care enough about it in the mainstream media to continue covering this. The freedom flu is still going on out there. There are still law enforcement officers, firefighters, emergency medical responders, okay? All your first responders, I mean, they are getting a large cut because of this. Thank goodness some of the airline pilots are still able to just jump on in there and say, no, I'm not going to do this. We need to help promote the freedom flu as far as helping these people get the recognition for what they are actually doing, which is actually standing up to this tyrannical government and saying, no, enough is enough. You have literally ran our lives and ran this country into the ground for the past year now. Stop. It's done. It's over with. It's over. Let it go. I understand that the problem is still exists. It's still out there. I get that. But as far as everything being mandated, that's where I have a problem. If you want to go get the jab, go get the jab. If you want to get your Fauci ouchie, go ahead and do that. For me, I'm still a pure blood, plan to stay that way. Guys, I'm Mike Hunt with ACM. That's really all I got for today. So here we go once again. I got to say God bless America and fuck everybody else. Yeah, and fuck Fauci even harder. Thanks again, guys.